Imagine a memorial service where politics, religion, and hero worship collide in the most bizarre way possible. Tens of thousands gathered to honor Charlie Kirk, the 31-year-old conservative firebrand who was tragically shot while on his own American comeback tour. But what should have been a tribute turned into something straight out of political thriller, complete with fiery speeches, controversial comparisons, and even a sermon like atmosphere. So, how did a memorial service for a man who founded Turning Point USA transform into one of the weirdest spectacles in recent political history? Today, we're breaking down the strangest moments from Charlie Kirk's memorial that will make you question everything you thought you knew about politics, grief, and public mourning. Buckle up because this is not your average memorial service. Now, let's dive into the service itself. From the first thing that's obvious from the get go is how Kirk's death was treated almost like a death of a warrior, somebody who died for a cause that was so important it practically felt like a religious crusade. The word martyr was thrown around constantly, with speakers declaring that Kirk's power will only grow after his death. Take Vice President J.D. Vance, for example. He went as far as to compare Kirk to some of the most revered figures in American history, everyone from George Washington, John F. Kennedy, and even Martin Luther King. Let that sink in for a moment. Charlie Kirk, known for his often divisive and controversial stances on issues like race, gun violence, and queer rights, was being compared to one of the most iconic figures in civil rights. To put it bluntly, what? But that wasn't even one of the top three weirdest moments. Because then enter Benny Johnson, a conservative commentator, stepped up to the mic and declared Charlie Kirk is now a martyr. His power will only grow. The crowd was absolutely on fire with woo, woo. It was like a Bible camp rock concert. With hands raised in praise, if you closed your eyes, you might think you were at some culty kind of church service rather than a political content creators memorial. But this wasn't about faith. This was about political fervor and an idolization of Kirk as a symbol of the MAGA movement. Now let's talk about the intensity. The White House Deputy Chief of Staff, Stephen Miller, yes, the Santa Monica native known for his love of white nationalism, wasn't holding back either. He told the crowd, they cannot imagine what they have awakened. They cannot conceive of the army that they have arisen in us all. An army? What? This is giving like a rallying cry for an extremist uprising. The crowd also ate it up. There was woo-woos nonstop. And it was one of those moments that was like, are we